Get ready with me while I tell you how losing weight literally saved my life and all the changes that it has made since I lost over 60 pounds. Preface backstory. I've been trying to lose weight my entire life. I've never had a good relationship with my body, and this was instilled from an intense generational mother wound. That just means that my mom didn't like her body, so that trickled down to me. So even when I was at my skinniest, when I was in high school, I was super mean to myself. I was always criticizing myself in the mirror and just never happy with the way I looked. And you guessed it, it had nothing to do with the way I actually looked. One of my earliest memories was waking up from a stomach bug and my mom telling me how skinny I looked because I spent the whole day throwing up. So hence began a vicious cycle of body dysmorphia, fad diets, yo-yo dieting, So when I had my first kid, I was scared. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna gain so much weight. And actually the opposite happened. I lost a ton of weight after my first baby. But because the little voice in my head wouldn't leave me alone, I still wasn't satisfied. I was still calling myself fat. I wasn't feeling good enough. And so if you know anything about the law of attraction, the weight came back like tenfold. I started my very first office job where we were having like takeout every Friday, and I was in a narcissistic abusive relationship. And this was around the time that COVID hit, so all the fear and the negative energy, like I was over 200 pounds. I was in a really negative mental loop, just constantly calling myself fat, therefore attracting more weight onto the body, therefore feeling more like shit. It was just a vicious cycle. A few years passed, the relationship was over, the job was over. I realized that if I did not heal the relationship that I have with my body, it was going to be up to my daughter. I've always been spiritual, I've always been psychic, and I discovered identity shifting, where you basically merge with a version of you that already has what you want. And I was hardcore manifesting my body. I started speaking to myself differently, I started viewing myself differently, and slowly, very, very slowly, my body started to change. But sometimes things don't always go as we plan, but it always works out for the best. So I got pregnant with my second baby. During my pregnancy, I really allowed myself to not give a shit about my body. I'm gonna have to make a part 2. I'm sorry, guys. Comment for part 2, and then I'll actually tell you how I lost the weight.